So today guys, I am out in my next door neighbour's garden and I'm filming a video for you guys about bird photography in your garden. We have the tree in front of me, the one that I'll be photographing the birds on. It has two bird feeders and one plate where you put all of the like some food scraps or some bread or some other seeds. And the tree is actually a plum tree, and it's near a hedge, so it provides good cover for the birds. After they've eaten, they can just quickly nip back into the hedge for some safety if needs be. But that's where I'll be photographing. I might move around if I have to another spot to get the better light, which I might actually do in a second. But anyway, I think I'm just going to wait here for a second to wait for the blue tits and the great tits and maybe a woodpecker to come out. So yeah. So I'm now a bit closer to the tree. You can hear there's some gardening work going on, so sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. But I'm a little bit closer now, and I now have the light coming from behind me, and I want to get some close-up shots of the birds today. And as you can see here, greenhouse, so don't be put off by that. But yeah, I think today is going to be a good day. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to lift this up a little bit. I'm in need of a new tripod if anyone has any recommendations, because I'm going to be selling this one here if anyone is interested in purchasing. In fact, I don't actually recommend buying it off me, but I'm going to be putting on MPB in a minute. So yeah, so that's now at the perfect height for me to just go bam. But anyway, I'm going to wait for the birds to come. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay guys, so what I've done here is I've put a camouflage layer. It's a great tit. They're one of the biggest members of the tit family, if not the biggest. it's all kicking off. So basically, what I've done is I've put a camouflage layer over the camera myself. It gives me the element of surprise when the birds come, and I'm able to take photos of them. So, the birds are starting to come in quite quickly now. And actually, this is quite an intense. This is actually quite intense photography. It's nothing like fox, obviously, but still, for something you can find in your garden, it is awesome. And in fact, pretty much anyone with the tiniest bit of grass can do this. Even people in the cities, if they've got balconies, you can put out a few feeders and you're bound to get some sort of birds, even if it's pigeons or doves or I don't know, whatever. It could be a nightingale, it could be anything that you get coming to your feeder, and that's part of the enjoyment of having feeders. And it's nice having them in front of your kitchen, so when you're cooking or when you're washing up or when you're peeling potatoes or anything, you can just have a look at the animals that are coming to the feeder. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the questions I got on my Instagram poll, on my Instagram questions like tab thing, the Q&A. So let's get that up. Okay, so I've got them up here, and here they are. So the first question comes from Ollie Johnson, and he asks, what is my favourite species to photograph? Now Ollie, that's quite a hard question. I love photographing pretty much everything, but I have to say foxes, they're pretty fun to photograph because you don't see many of them. I also enjoyed photographing hedgehog, but my favourite has to be deer photography. I love it because they're mediumly easy to stalk, and if you make a mistake, they are quite forgiving of that. But yeah, deer are definitely my favourite species to photograph. So the next question comes from Ben Fitzkozer. I think that's how you say your second name, Ben. I don't really know. But Ben asks, do I prefer wildlife filmmaking or photography? Wait 1 sec. Sorry about that, was just a little blooted there. But anyway, what was Ben's question? Ben asked, do you prefer wildlife photography or filmmaking? Now that is a very hard question, Ben. I enjoy filmmaking because you're able to capture the moment in like a, you're able to capture the moment in like a video, obviously, but I don't know, it just adds more like depth to it and you get to understand what's happening. However, with the photograph, you can only infer, you can only like understand what you get from the picture. If that doesn't really make any sense, but anyway, I think I have to prefer photography. I always strive to get like the best picture possible. However, filmmaking is also very rewarding, but photography is just, for me, that little bit better. Now, Emil Paulson asks, did you build your hide yourself, and how much did it cost you? Emil, yes, I did build the hide myself, and with a little bit of help moving it by my friend. I missed that shot, but anyway, yeah, I did build my hide myself, and it cost me nothing actually, because we had like a shed area outside of our house, which we changed into like a proper bricks and cement building. But so we knocked all that down, and there was a whole bunch of spare timber, and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to build myself a hide. And I've used it a few times, and it's been very effective. Obviously, I did have to buy some stuff, like the camouflage nettings and the tarpaulin, but everything else I salvaged from the building that we knocked down. But yeah, it was awesome, and it took me a while to build. It took me from March to I reckon June. So the beginning of March to the end of June to fully build it and move it down there and start using it. But once I've done that, I've had no regrets, and yeah, it was awesome. I enjoyed building it a lot, and it also gave me a bit of hands-on experience with the drills, the hammers, and everything like that. But yeah. The next question comes from Om's Photo, and he says, what area are you in, and why did you start photography? Yeah, so I live in North Wiltshire, and why I got into photography? Well, I started off using a GoPro, and I enjoyed filming, and then I bought myself a Canon 1300D with a kit lens, and I sold that, and I loved using it, and I got all my first pictures on it, and I started my YouTube channel with that. And then I advanced on to get this set up here, and I've progressively improved my gear, and yeah, I enjoy capturing things that not everyone can experience it, so once I take a picture of it, people can understand what it's like to be out there. That made no sense whatsoever, but yeah, I'm not very good at explaining things. But yeah, thank you for your questions, OMS or OMS photos. I'm going to carry on photographing because it's starting to get a bit more action-packed here. So yeah. Oh, there he is. I didn't get him that time. He was just he sits in the hedge and waits for a good opportunity to come out and have something to eat. But yeah. A beautiful day here in England. The light on this tree is just becoming lovely, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to you here, and yeah, till next time.